Hello students, we are back again with the third part of active and passive voice grammar series, and today we are going to deal with the interrogative sentences, particularly the WH questions. Okay? In the previous part 2, I have already taught you how to convert the yes/no type questions active voice into the passive. So let's begin. So let's begin. And the first word here we have taken from the WH word family is where. I hope children that you already know that there are several WH words with which we can start a question. For example, we have what, which, where of course, then why, then we have who, when, whom, whose, and also how. With how we have also how many, how far, how long, how much, etc. Though this word how does not start with W or WH, it is also included in this WH word family because their functions are the same. Today we are going to start with the simple present tense affirmative structure using where to form a question. Now children, I hope you remember that there are total 8 tenses which accept the conversion of active voice into the passive voice. And today we are going to touch upon as many tenses as possible using this WH word so that those tenses also are revised, particularly how we are going to form questions in the passive structure. Sentence that I have taken here in the active voice is, where do you keep your books? Okay? Where do you keep your books? Now try to understand this structure. Now suppose you put aside this question word where and consider the rest of the sentence, it will appear like yes/no type question. Try to figure out yourself. See, do you keep your books? Do you keep your books? Right? So this sounds like a yes/no type question, and the conversion also will be just like a yes/no type question without where. Then in the end we can take it back. So the first thing first, consider this do. Now remember children that this do and does, they are removed from the question sentence when you convert it into the passive. This is the thumb rule. Okay? Do and does are removed, and in place of them you have to take the to be form. And which are they? In the present tense? Yes, try to recall, they are am, is and are. Okay? So in place of do, we will take the to be form either am, is and are. Sorry, either am, is or are. Then you consider the verb keep. Okay, main verb is keep. And in the passive voice you require the third form of the verb, which is keep, the second form kept, and the third form is also kept. So that verb 3 kept. Then the next thing, to ask the verb the question, who does your work? Okay, so who will keep your books? You will keep your books, right? So the doer of the action is identified, and that is the subject, which we have to go behind in the sentence with by. Okay? And then ask the verb the question what to identify the object. So keep what? Of course, keep your books, right? So you have even got your object. So now all the tools are handy, without which the passive voice was not possible. Now with them we are going to form the sentence. Now bring back your where. Where do you keep your books? Okay, in place of do we are going to put the to be form, and the object will come ahead. So your books will come ahead, right? Now your books is, tell me whether it is singular or plural. Yes, books. So it is plural. Now out of these to be forms and is and are, what will you select? Your books are. Yes. So where then comes are. Then where are your books? Okay. And then the third form of the verb kept. Where are your books kept? Then last one is the doer of the action, by you. The sentence appears here before you. Where are your books kept by you? Okay? Now also remember that the verb is are kept. But in between this are and kept, always this object will be placed. In such type of sentence structures, even in the active voice, you notice the sentence is, where do you keep your books? So the verb is do and keep together. Do is the auxiliary verb, right? And keep is the main verb, right? And in between you have you. Okay, that is the doer of the action. Now here, or say the subject of the sentence. Now here in the passive voice, technically, you see, if you understand the sentence technically, where are your books kept by you? The subject of the sentence of this particular passive voice sentence is your books. Okay? But for our understanding, we always say, bring the object ahead and let the object be placed here. Why? So that you understand that we are talking about the active voice object. We don't want to confuse between the two, that's why. So for the secondary level of students, we just keep these things simple. So active voice formula reflecting before you, where plus the auxiliary verb, here do, plus the subject, here you, plus main verb, that is keep here, and then the object, okay? And of course the question mark. And passive voice structure, where plus the auxiliary verb, that is the to be form, plus the object, plus the third form of the verb, plus by, plus doer of the action, or more technically you also call it agent. Okay, not the subject but the agent, because again that confusion is there, whether what is the subject and what is the object in the sentence. Okay. Now one important thing that I want to point out here, that I have put auxiliary verb in the formula. I haven't put am, is, are. Okay? Why? Because if you apply the same formula to any other tense, then also it will be like this. Suppose in place of do, we had did. Okay? Then the structure would be alike, the same. Where did you keep your books? And the auxiliary verb would be, in that case, with your books you would have were. Okay? Suppose you have taken some other tense like where are you keeping your books? Okay? So that is which tense? Present continuous. So their auxiliary verbs would be here in the active voice are. Where are you keeping? Keeping is your main verb. Okay? And in the passive structure, where are your books being kept by you? Right? So auxiliary verb in the passive voice would be are, and the main verb would be being kept. Clear? Let us move on with the next slide. So here we are taking the simple present tense only, the negative structure. And the active voice sentence that I have taken here is, where don't we store the grains? Excuse me, where don't we store the grains? Okay. So again, stepwise we will continue. We put aside this where and we consider this don't, and we remember that we are not going to take this do, does, or also in the past did. Okay, in the passive structure. Remember, do, does, did are not at all used in the passive structure. In place of them, relevant to be form is taken. Okay, so with this, don't, the same way, am, is, are from the simple present tense to be formed family, and then the negation not is also required. So here it appears this way, not plus am, is, or are. And here the grains, the object is plural, so we will consider are. How we found the object? We ask the verb store. What do you store? So answer is grains. So that is our object. And you ask the verb store, who stores? And the answer you get is we store. So who, the answer to this question who is the subject and the answer to what is the object. So you got your important details. Okay. Now this we will go behind in the sentence at the end with by us. Right. And we move on. The passive structure, how shall we form it? Come on, try it. Where don't we store the grains? Now we have to take care of this negation, the not. Where will remain as it is? Then you have this to be formed are. Then the grains, the object. Okay, where are the grains? Not stored. Okay, got it? The negation and the third form of the verb. And then by us. So sentence will form like this. Where are the grains not stored by us? And of course the question mark. The formulas appearing before us, active voice, where, plus, auxiliary verb, and if you want to put the contracted form of the negation with this do and n apostrophe t, don't, that is called contracted form of the verb, then that goes together. After that the subject, and then suppose you are not taking it, so I put it here optionally, not plus main verb. If you are using the whole word not, then that will be placed with the main verb, before the main verb in the sentence, and then object and the question mark. Okay, clear? Wherever you require to pause the video to make your understanding clear, please do it. Be very clear with everything and then only move ahead. Here, we are considering the passive structure, simple present tense, negative form. So where plus the auxiliary verb of to be plus the object plus not plus verb 3. Okay, separately. Plus by plus the doer of the action. If you did not want to take this not as a whole word and wanted to put it together with the auxiliary verb only, then auxiliary verb plus negation there. Okay. So now we move on with the next tense and the next word in the WH word series. Okay, so the next word that we are going to study is whose. And we are going to take the simple past tense affirmative structure to study. The sentence in active voice that we are going to understand is, whose bicycle did you ride? Okay. Now the step 1. Take care of this did. Did is used here because the sentence is in simple past tense. Okay. And we have to remove this did. What will you put in place of that in the passive voice? Yes, the forms of to be. And in the simple past tense, they are was and were. Okay. So the first thing is, keeping in mind that you will have to use was or were. Then the verb. So the verb ride will have to take the third form of the verb. Right. And it is ridden. Ride, rode, ridden. R-I-D-D-E-N. Okay, so the verb part is clear, was or were and ridden. Then the next thing is asking the verb who does the work, right? So who's going to write? You. So the doer of the action is you. So that is going to be put at the end of the sentence with by. Okay? Then find out the object. So you write what? You write somebody's bicycle. Whose bicycle? Okay. In the question, these two, whose bicycle, these two things, two words will remain together. So you have got all the material that you require to form your sentence. Okay, reflecting before your eyes. Now try to convert the sentence into passive. Whose bicycle did you ride? Because the object has to come ahead in the question, particularly in this passive structure I am talking about. Bicycle is ahead only, so let it be. So whose bicycle? Now did you write turns to was, were, yes. Bicycle was, right? Bicycle was ridden by you. The sentence appears before you. Whose bicycle was ridden by you. I hope, children, you are able to identify each and every word conversion with this explanation. And to make your understanding better, please consider other sentences which are similar to this example that we are quoting here. Now the active voice formula is, as it is in the example, you can match and understand. Whose plus the object. Always whose something. Right? So that something is the object. Plus the auxiliary verb, plus the subject, plus the main verb, and question mark. This is the formula in general. The passive voice formula, whose plus object plus the auxiliary verb to be formed. That is related to that particular tense. So here, as it is simple past tense, we have taken was or were. Then it is the third form of the verb. Here it is written plus by, and after by you have the agent or the doer of the action. Clear? Now we move on with the next structure, and that is simple past tense itself, negative structure. Okay, so we are going to now start with the simple past tense negative structure. And the active voice sentence that we are going to study is, whose project did Mr. Joshi not select? Okay, now try to dissect this sentence. That is doing the structural analysis of the sentence. Okay, so the verb part did, auxiliary verb, and we are going to remove it. Simple past tense to be forms will be considered here, and so out of was or were we will have to put one, okay, in the passive structure. And then the verb not select. Now not will remain as it is, and select will turn to the third form of the verb selected, right? Now you ask the verb select, who's going to do this action? Select. And the answer you get is Mr. Joshi. So that is the subject of the sentence. So this word will go at the end of the sentence with by. Okay. Then next we take select what. Ask what to the verb and you get object. Select project. And that word, like the previous sentence, is ahead with whose. Now we keep this whose project as they are. Okay. So that is the correlation of two words. Fine. And we are not going to touch this particular correlation. So now we have got everything we require, and try to form passive voice using these important words. So whose project was, yes, not selected by Mr. Joshi, right? and then the question mark. Understand it clearly that here the object of the sentence is ahead with whose. So there is no placement of the object in between the auxiliary verb and the main verb as in other sentences it is. And the structure as appearing before you is active voice plus the object plus auxiliary verb, okay, plus the subject plus the main verb, and passive voice whose plus object plus auxiliary verb, that is for passive structure to be formed, plus not plus verb 3 plus by and then the doer of the action. And the rules of contracted forms are as it is the way I have explained in the previous slide. Let's move further. So the third word in the series is why, and we are going to deal with the simple future tense affirmative structure. The sentence we are going to study here is, why will he sell his paintings? Let us consider the verb will sell. So in the passive structure it will be, try to find out. Yes, what shall we do? We will take the to be form here and the third form of the verb. Always remember, the passive structure is not possible without the to be form of that particular tense plus the third form of the main verb. Here we will take be as the to be form word and sell turns to sold, right? Then the doer of the action is, who will do the action of selling? Yes, he. So that will go behind, converting to him, by him. Okay, and then ask sell, what will be sold? His paintings, right? The answer is his paintings. So that is the object. So you have got the subject, the object, and also the conversion of the verb. Fine. So with these tools, try to find out what will be the correct way of changing the sentence. You tried? Yes, I hope your answer was right. Why will his paintings be sold by him? Okay? Now keep this in mind, children, that the object here is his paintings. This is plural, right? And the active voice subject was he. That was singular. Okay? Now with singular he also, the auxiliary verb was will. With his paintings, that is plural, with that also the auxiliary verb is will. There is no change related to singular plural number of the noun as in other tenses it is. Okay, the formula as appears before you, active voice why plus the auxiliary verb, here it is will, plus the subject plus the main verb plus the object and question mark. And the passive voice structure is why plus the auxiliary verb plus the object plus to be form plus verb 3. Now here this is the correlation. The to be form will always be found before the third form of the verb. And then the last by plus doer of the action. Clear? The next one is model auxiliaries in negative structure. So the active voice sentence that we have selected is, why can't we hold an exhibition? Why can't we hold an exhibition, right? So can't and hold, these are the verbs. Now consider how will we change it into passive. In the previous sentence, we noticed that with model auxiliaries and will and shall to, we will take be as the to be form. And the verb hold will turn into, the third form of the verb is Yes, held. Yes. So why? Then can't, and when this main verb has to appear, it will be held. Now doer of the action is we. So that will be by us, and then an exhibition is your object. Hold what? Hold an exhibition, right? And so that is going to be brought ahead. Okay, I hope you found all the important details to convert this sentence. So try to convert this sentence into passive. Why can't we hold an exhibition? So in place of we are going to put an exhibition. Why can't an exhibition? Then hold turns to, yes, be held, right? So why can't an exhibition be held by us? Correct. And the question mark. I hope your conversion was also right. As active voice structure, you call it formula, right? Why plus auxiliary verb with negation, as contracted form is given here, plus the subject plus the main verb. Now suppose you did not take the contracted verb there, then negation will appear here, like why can we not hold, and then after the main verb the object. And then passive voice, why plus auxiliary verb with negation is there, plus the object plus to be formed plus verb 3 plus by plus the doer of the action. Or if you are taking the not, the negation word separately, then as the active voice only. Okay, why can an exhibition not be held by us? Clear? Then the next one is who. The fourth word in WH series is who. Present continuous tense affirmative structure is going to be dealt with here, and the active voice sentence reflecting before your eyes is who is calling you. Okay, who is calling you. Now in this sentence the verb is calling, right? How shall we convert it? Okay, is will be the to be form, and we need to consider am, is, are, all, because the you is going to come ahead, right? Okay, now calling turns to, tell me, the main verb is call, right? So that will turn to called, ed. Now we have to show that the action is in continuation. So ing form has to be used. So from where shall we bring it? Yes, of course, from the to be words list, the forms of to be, right? And it is being, right? So here two forms of to be will be used in present continuous tense. From am, is, are category 1, and the other is particularly continuous tense to be form being. Fine. Okay. Now consider where is the object. Who's the object? Calling who? Calling you. So you remember that you ask the verb, the question, what and whom, and whichever answer you get is your object. So calling whom here, calling you, that is our object. Okay. Now ask the verb, the question who, and the answer, suppose you get the answer, that is your subject. So calling, who's calling? Well, that is only the question, who is calling, right? So here in this particular sentence the subject is only missing. Information is sought for subject only, who is the doer of the action, right? So now what shall we do? Because in passive structure the subject is always kept at the end with by. Suppose if it is he, then by him. But here there is no subject, and who itself is used in place of the subject. So yes, there is a solution. We put by before who only. Okay. we convert this who to whom. Like he is converted to him, who is converted to whom. So by whom. And in this particular sentence only, the sentence starts itself with by. Clear? In all the rest of the sentences, by is always kept behind. And in this particular type of sentence, who. Right? The question sentence that starts with who. It starts in passive with by whom. So I hope you have got all the important details. It's reflecting before your screen. Try to figure out by whom. Passive structure should be by whom, then yes, you comes ahead, right? So with you, the to be form will be are. Yes, by whom are you being called? That's it. Then by is already ahead, so you don't need to put it behind. By whom are you being called? The active voice structure as appears before you, who plus auxiliary verb plus main verb plus object. And the passive structure is by whom plus auxiliary verb plus object. Okay, and then the to be form and then verb 3. Here the to be form is being. Okay. The next one in the series is present continuous tense negative structure. And the last one in this series is the negative structure in present continuous tense. And the sentence that we are going to study is who isn't cleaning the room. Okay? Now try to understand the sentence as we did with other examples. Isn't cleaning is your verb, right? Now see, is the form of to be in present tense. So we will require from present tense to be form structures and is are one particular to be form that will match with our object. Okay? Now let us consider the verb, main verb cleaning. Okay? So the ing word being will be taken for continuation of the action, and clean, the main verb, will turn to the third form, and that is cleaned, right? And cleaned what? The room. So that is our object, right? And who, as we know, will turn to by whom. And don't forget this negation, not. You can keep it as it is, or you can separate it and put it as a whole word, not. So let's see all the details as reflecting before you on your screen. And now try to convert the sentence into passive. Try to do it on your own first. Who isn't cleaning the room turns to by whom is the room not being cleaned, right? And then the question mark. The structure, formula that appears before you, who plus the auxiliary verb plus the negation plus the main verb and then the object. And the passive voice, by whom plus the auxiliary verb to be formed and is are plus the object plus the negative plus the to be formed, right? Plus the verb 3. Okay, you could take this isn't together in the question, by whom isn't the room being cleaned. But that sounds not very clear. You want to highlight not being cleaned, right? So it is better that you keep this collocation as it is, not being cleaned. So whenever such a negation is there, you try to form the sentence in your head. Try to speak in your mind and see which structure sounds better, and accordingly you use that. Okay, so that is the end of our series today. Thank you, children. Keep revising all the grammatical structures we have done so far, and in our next video we will deal with the remaining question words and we will see how we can convert these words into the passive using the rest of the tenses. Thank you.